Bieheza's name doesn't ring a bell, you must be living in a cave. I bet a lot of you don't even know Bieheza's first name unless you're some kind of Biaheza stalker. So if so, leave a comment down below. Biaheza is one of the biggest YouTubers in the financial game, known for his creative ways of making millions of dollars, even if you're starting from scratch. But let me tell you, Bieheza's story is not a new one. A young Belarusian boy immigrates to America and achieves entrepreneurial success in the online biz space. Sound familiar? It should, because that's exactly what Gary Vaynerchuk did. Just over 40 years ago, Gary V immigrated to America with his family from Belarus. At the age of 14, he joined the family biz, selling wine. After graduating college, Gary V took over as the CEO and transformed it into an e-commerce empire. Soon after, he launched Wine Library TV, the company's YouTube webcast, and the rest is history. Skip ahead to May 2019 and Biaheza, also a Belarusian-born American dude, hit his first six-figure month in profit from his e-commerce store. But here's the kicker. Biaheza hadn't even graduated college, he was still in his freshman year at just 18 years old. But I know some of you might be thinking, is he a scammer? I can't speak for everyone, but from what I've seen, Biaheza is the real deal. And let me tell you, this guy is living the life. Biaheza is a 20-year-old successful online entrepreneur currently living the dream in Cali. He's known for driving a Tesla and making more than $100K per month online. Let's go back in time and uncover the mystery of Biaheza, the successful YouTuber who's made millions of dollars by sharing his knowledge of e-commerce, social media, and day trading. We're gonna find out what he does, who he is, what made him retire early, if he is really a scammer, and what we can learn from this dude. It's gonna be epic, so make sure to stick around and join us on this journey through time. Before we dive deeper, my friends, don't forget to show your appreciation by liking and subscribing. So let me tell you, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows for Biaheza. He had to work hard and persevere to get to where he is today. Biaheza is a living proof that by putting in the effort, you can achieve anything. Biaheza actually grew up in a country called Belarus. And let me tell you, he didn't have it easy growing up. He came from a poor family and didn't have a single dime to his name. But that's what makes his story so inspiring. He didn't let his background hold him back, and he worked hard to achieve financial freedom. As a young boy, Biaheza was always skating in his free time. And you know what? It was that love for skating that inspired him to post his first YouTube video online. A clip of him shredding on his board. Now you might think that video didn't get much love, but it lit a fire in Biaheza's heart. He knew he wanted to make some cash, and he had to do something he was good at. So what did he do? He started flipping bikes on Craigslist and then moved on to fixing iPhones and doing graphic design on Fiverr. He kept at it for 2 whole years until he stumbled upon a new app that would go on to become one of the biggest and most successful social medias of all time. You guessed it, it was Instagram. Biaheza had a rough start on Instagram, but he knew he had to step up his game. He was just using it to make his pictures look better. And then he discovered these things called theme pages. And let me tell you, these pages were making some serious dough by promoting other people's products. Biaheza was like, I want in on that action. So he created his own theme page, and it was all about nature photography. But it didn't really take off at first. He kept at it, and now he's killing it on the gram. He tried another page, but it didn't go well. So he decided to take a break from Instagram and went to find a job in the real world. He started working as a flyer delivery guy for a restaurant, but things didn't go as planned. He had a close encounter with a neighbor's German Shepherd and ended up getting chased. He learned from this experience and has decided to leave behind his job of delivering flyers and beers, and is making his pledge with a clenched fist. He went back to the drawing board and created a new theme page, this time based on traveling, and it worked like a charm. He started getting messages from people wanting to promote their products on his page, and he was like, hell yeah, let's do it. And even though the first promotion only earned him $10, it was a huge moment for him. It was at that moment that he realized that this could be the start of something big. He kept promoting products, making more and more money, but it wasn't until he took a closer look at what he was promoting that everything clicked for him. He realized that he had a real talent for promoting products and that he could potentially make a career out of it. So he kept at it, promoting more and more products, earning more and more money, and building his brand. Biaheza was watching some content creators and he noticed how they were promoting products from Shopify stores that were linked to AliExpress. He was curious and wanted to see if he could replicate their success. He wasn't sure if it could work, but he decided to give it a shot. He spent hours scouring through AliExpress looking for a product that would be a good fit for his audience. After a lot of research, he finally found a product that he thought could do well. He set up a Shopify store, uploaded the first product, and made sure the website was looking good. Now that his store was set up, he needed to get people to visit it. That's when he decided to pay for promotion on Instagram. He created ads and targeted his audience, hoping that it would bring in some sales. To his surprise, it actually worked. People were visiting his store, and some of them even decided to make a purchase. But unfortunately, even though he was making sales, it wasn't enough to cover the cost of the promotion. He found himself barely breaking even in the end. Biaheza was crushing it with his theme pages, pulling in around $500 a month and gradually increasing that to $1,000. His theme pages were blowing up and Bia was using it to his advantage. Instead of paying others to promote his Shopify store, he did it himself and the results were sick. He made a whopping $500 in the first day, and by the end of the month, he managed to make over $30K. Now, here's where a lot of people mess up. They quickly spend all their cash on fancy things they don't need. But Bia was smart and knew the best way to use his money was to save it and put it towards expanding his business. And that's exactly what he did. His Shopify stores were bringing in more than $25K a month and finally reached a maximum of $50K. Bia is a genius. He's making bank and expanding his empire. That's how you do it. Always save and invest in your business. However, Biaheza was having some trouble with his Shopify store. It was making less and less dough each month. He had pretty much maxed out his Instagram theme page, so he knew it was time to expand. And that's where Facebook ads came in. He started running ads promoting his Shopify store to a specific niche and it was game changer. He went from making 20 to 50K and finally crossed the 100K mark in a single month. Bia was pretty damn proud of himself and he knew he made the right move by investing back in the biz. And because he's a generous dude, he decided to share his knowledge with others by creating a dropshipping course. He wanted to help other people achieve the same success he did. But is Biaheza legit or is he a scam when it comes to dropshipping? I've been in the dropshipping game for a hot minute now, and let me tell you, there's a lot of people out there claiming to be experts in the field, but when it comes down to it, you gotta learn from the best of the best. Now Biaheza, he's definitely a boss when it comes to entrepreneurship, marketing, and making content on YouTube. And with a net worth of around 3.5 million, you can't deny that the guy is killing it. But when it comes to dropshipping specifically, I'm not so sure he's the one you should be taking your tips from. Sure, he's had some success, but it seems like most of his riches are coming from his YouTube channel and his dropshipping course. Now, I'm not saying Biaheza is a scam or anything like that, but there are definitely better people out there to learn from when it comes to dropshipping. So don't just settle for anyone, make sure you're getting the right education from the cream of the crop, my friends. Biaheza started building a following on YouTube and his videos started getting thousands of views and making thousands of dollars. His CPM was pretty high since his videos were in the finance niche, and he was earning anywhere from 10 to 80 bucks per thousand views. That means a 1 million view video would earn him up to 80K in ad revenue. So he found a winning formula for success and he's sharing it with us all through his courses and YouTube videos. This 21-year-old dude has already made a net worth of over $1.9 million. Insane, right? So how did he do it? Well, he's got a few income streams, mainly from his dropshipping course and YouTube AdSense. But let me tell you, it wasn't a walk in the park for him. He had to put in the work and try different things to find out what works for him. He started from zero and worked his way up to the top. Now he can sit back and relax, earning his hard-earned money without having to constantly reinvest in his business. He has never feared putting in the work at a 9-to-5 job, and when one of his ideas didn't succeed, he always looked at it from a different perspective and tried again. So what's the biggest tip we can learn from our boy Biaheza? Now, you might be thinking, what could this 21-year-old kid possibly teach us? But trust me, this dude has some serious wisdom to share. One of the main things we can learn from him is to pay attention to what other people are doing. If someone's pushing a product, they gotta be a reason for it. And if they're paying someone to promote it, they're definitely onto something. By staying open-minded and really breaking down what's going on around him, Biaheza has been able to seize opportunities that he would have missed otherwise. We've seen this happen with his first Instagram theme page. Now, this might have discouraged the average person due to its lack of immediate success, but Biaheza didn't let that stop him. If he had shied away from continuing to pursue that page, he undoubtedly would have missed out on millions of dollars. And that's the thing, having proper mindset is just as important as having the right idea. Also, being smart with your money played an important part in Biaheza's success. By using his dough to grow his Shopify store, Bia was able to capitalize on opportunities that he wouldn't have otherwise. Now, some might say this was all just luck, but it's not just luck that Bia has been successful. Thanks to the state of the world, Shopify saw an increase in attention, and not everyone was able to take advantage of it. Bia saw an opportunity, grabbed it, and put in as much hard work and dedication as he could. Biaheza's story is straight up fire for all those young bloods out there. It just goes to show that if you grind hard, you can achieve financial freedom at a young age. If you're down for more content like this, make sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a video from us. Catch you in the next one. We're going to be diving into the mind of Sebastian Gheorghiu and it's going to be lit. Peace out.